I'm Prince Bushy. Welcome back to our classroom. Today, I'll be teaching you about how to simplify algebraic fractions. In this video, I'll teach you how to make the denominators in two algebraic fractions the same when you're adding or subtracting them, how to multiply and divide algebraic fractions, how to factorize algebraic fractions, and how to rationalize the denominators. First, I'll give you a question to test how much you understand this topic already. Simplify a squared minus 3a over a squared plus a minus 12. The answer is, when you factorize the numerator and denominator, it becomes a multiplied by brackets a minus 3 over brackets a plus 4 brackets a minus 3. So since the numerator and denominator both have a minus 3, you can cross that off, and your final product is a over a plus 4. Number 2. Now I'll give you another question to test how well you understood this part of the topic. Express a minus 4 over 3 plus a plus 5 over 4 as a single fraction. The lowest common multiple of 3 and 4 is 12. So you need to multiply a minus 4 over 3 by 4 and a plus 5 over 4 by 3 to make the denominators 12. So when you multiply a minus 4 over 3 by 4, the numerator becomes 4 multiplied by brackets a minus 4 over 12 plus 3 brackets a plus 5 over 12, which equals 4a plus 3a minus 16 plus 15, which 4a plus 3a is 7a, minus 16 plus 15 is minus 1. So the answer is 7a minus 1 over 12. Now I'll give you another question to test how well you understand how to subtract algebraic fractions from each other. Express 4 over a minus 1 minus 2 over a plus 1 as a single fraction. The lowest common denominator for a minus 1 and a plus 1 is brackets a minus 1 multiplied by brackets a plus 1. So you need to multiply brackets a plus 1 to 4 over a minus 1 and a minus 1 to 2 over a plus 1. And when you multiply these, it becomes 4 times a plus 1 over a minus 1 times a plus 1. And that's one fraction, and the fraction that is taken away from that is 2 times a minus 1 over brackets a minus 1 multiplied by brackets a plus 1, which equals 4 brackets a plus 1 minus 2 brackets a minus 1 over a minus 1 times a plus 1, which is 2a plus 6 over a minus 1 multiplied by a plus 1, which equals 2 times brackets a plus 3 over brackets a minus 1 times brackets a plus 1. Now I'll give you another question to test how well you understand how to subtract algebraic fractions from each other again. Express 3 over a plus 1 minus 3 over a squared plus 5a plus 6 as a single fraction. The answer is, since the lowest common multiple of a plus 2 and a squared plus 5a plus 6 is a squared plus 5a plus 6, you need to multiply the 3 over a plus 2 by brackets a plus 3. It becomes 3 brackets a plus 3 brackets close minus 3 over a plus 2 times a plus 3, which equals 3a plus 6 over a plus 2 multiplied by a plus 3, which you can factorize the 3a plus 6 into 3 times a plus 2. So you can cross the a plus 2's, and the answer you will get is 3 over a plus 3. Number 5. Now I'll give you another question to test how well you understand the topic of multiplying algebraic fractions already. Simplify a squared minus a minus 2 over a squared minus 3a plus 2 times a minus 1 over a plus 1. The answer is, when you multiply the numerators, it becomes a minus 2 in brackets times a plus 1 in brackets times brackets a minus 1 over brackets a minus 1 times brackets a minus 2 brackets a plus 1. And if you notice, you can cross out a minus 2 since it is in both the numerator and denominator. A minus 1 can also be crossed out because it is in both the numerator and denominator, and the same goes for a plus 1 because it is in the numerator and denominator. So your answer is just 1. Now I'll give you one final question so that you can be fully confident that you can subtract algebraic fractions from each other. Solve for a in the equation 2a over a minus 3 minus 4 over a plus 1 equals 3. Since the lowest common multiple of the denominators is them multiplied by each other, you have to multiply both of the fractions by the other's denominator. So the fraction on the left-hand side becomes 2a multiplied by a plus 1 over brackets a minus 3 brackets a plus 1. And the right-hand fraction becomes 4a becomes 4 times a minus 3 over brackets a minus 3 brackets a plus 1. And when you subtract the fractions from each other, it becomes 2a brackets a plus 1 minus 4 brackets a minus 3 over brackets a minus 3 brackets a plus 1. And you need to remember to add equals 3. To remove the denominator and make this equation have no fractions, you need to multiply the whole fraction by the denominator. So this becomes 2a squared minus 2a plus 12 equals 3 brackets a minus 3 times brackets a plus 1, which becomes a squared minus 4a minus 21 equals 0, which you can see that this is a quadratic equation, and it becomes brackets a plus 3 times brackets a minus 7 equals 0. So a must equal either minus 3 or 7. And that is it for today's video. Please like and subscribe if you learned something new. 3, 2, 1.